It is 2024 and I want to wish you guys a happy new year. We got just a little over 1 month until Final Fantasy VII Rebirth officially drops and releases for everybody to play. Really looking forward to playing that, and also maybe the hopes, fingers crossed, that we get a demo of some sorts coming up. As usual, at the start of the year, Square Enix's president, CEO, usually drops a letter designating what their goals and plans are for the rest of this year. The last 2 or 3 didn't inspire much hope, you know. However, last year around March, Square Enix got a new president in office, and he seemed to be somebody that was going to be making some great changes. And I'm not gonna lie, I love all the things that he said so far. They're gonna be putting more focus on AAA titles and focusing much less on the smaller titles to make bigger and better products. However, the means at which he may be going about it, I don't know how I feel about it just yet, but we're gonna talk about it in this video. Guys, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming out soon, and you don't want to be anywhere else, so hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date. Now, with that being said, let's get into the video. In the New Year's letter from the president of Square Enix, he actually goes through talking about the history of the last couple years, talking about how things got better in 2023 thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic subsiding, the lifting of a lot of restrictions as well, and just overall just the company getting back into the groove of things as far as development and creating new IPs. And if we skip a couple paragraphs, they started to talk about virtual reality programs such as like the metaverse and virtual spaces, which we did see a lot of places start to dive into in 2022, 2023. And of course, in the past, Square Enix has also mentioned that they've wanted to dabble in this, and they have with a lot of their collectors, action figures, and turning those into like virtual NFT things that you can have in your virtual room, of so to speak. Aside from that, we are now talking about AI, and we'll read through this stuff and then we'll comment on it. Artificial intelligence and its potential implications had for some time largely been subjects of academic debate. However, the introduction of ChatGPT, which allows anyone to easily produce writing or translations or to engage in text-based dialogue, sparked the rapid spread of generative AIs. Its release made it apparent that the applicability of generative AI was by no means limited to text, and the subsequent months saw a quick succession of launches of new services and content that expanded generative AI into a variety of domains with close ties to digital entertainment, including images, video, music, and I believe that generative AI has the potential to not only reshape what we create, but also to fundamentally change the processes by which we create, including programming. Oh God. I think AI, as far as helping you to like title YouTube videos or give you a general idea of like tags and stuff to go about with that, I've used that and it's helped out tremendously. However, when it comes to using AI for anything within art, the fact that it does steal art and also replicating people's voices, I'm not really a big fan of that, and a lot of negative things can be said about that, of course. Now, localizing and translating things, it's also a positive thing, but they're also talking about using it to program stuff. And it does get a little bit wilder as we continue to read on. Since assuming the roles of president and representative director of Square Enix Holdings in June 2023, I've worked to reassess our entire group. Customers, shareholders, investors, employees, and other stakeholders have generously shared their time and insights on numerous occasions to help me do so. These insights have assisted me in identifying the direction we should be taking to achieve further growth, and in the beginning, to lay the groundwork to make that a reality. In our digital entertainment business, we're working to strengthen both our content development and publishing capabilities. On the content development side, we are working not only to vet our existing pipeline of titles under development, but also to put the capabilities in place to ensure that development efforts have yet to begin result in products and services to meet the expectations of our customer more than ever before. I mean, realistically, using AI, I'm okay with it, like AI upscaling remaster projects, like old school remaster games, bringing the background more to life by upscaling various elements within that. I'm okay with that. A lot of simple emulators these days on PC have been able to do as much as well. And we've been seeing a lot of modders on Nexus Mod specifically going into AI upscaling cutscenes of games that weren't exactly done the best in terms of remasters for recent releases, and even the background of other titles. We also intend to be aggressive in applying AI and other cutting-edge technologies to both our content development and our publishing functions. In the short term, our goal will be to enhance our development productivity and achieve greater sophistication in our marketing efforts. In the longer term, we hope to leverage those technologies to create new forms of content for consumers, as we believe that technological innovation represents business opportunities, which it does. but I can't help but worry about the identity of these products sort of lacking a quality or a personable approach to things, because with using AI, naturally companies are obviously trying to save time and money, and unfortunately this does mean that some employees will be cut and a lot of people within the industry will be seeing their jobs replaced in terms of marketing and development goes on these games. And that's really sad. I understand business-wise why a company would want to do this, but also I don't understand why they don't see how this could ultimately negatively impact their product by ensuring the quality is not what the fans are excited for. As they state, they want to deliver stuff that the customers and consumers will enjoy and love. Now, depending on how they apply AI to that aspect, some customers may love it, some may not. But I can only worry because of how much I know this is being done to save money and time. And usually when you do that, things can get a little rough. In terms of new business domains, we previously identified 3 focus investment fields, namely blockchain, entertainment, Web3, AI, and the cloud network. 2024 will mark the starting point of our group to achieve these additional strides forward and further growth, and we will articulate our new corporate strategy in the form of grand design and devote ourselves to executing each of our initiatives. Never fearing change and always maintaining a challenger's mindset, we will work together as one to drive our businesses forward. Utilizing AI in this field, in this business, isn't anything new. We've seen a lot of companies start to really dabble in that over the last 2 years. Of course, Square Enix would be the first to just come out right and say that they're going to aggressively be utilizing it in their upcoming development process and marketing aspects of things, which is always scary. I don't know, these recent, like these new year letters that are supposed to be giving us, I guess, I don't know, hope and for the future, it ain't really giving me too much hope right now, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna front. It's pretty worrisome for me. And honestly, using AI to do some upscaling to already existing art backgrounds to make them much higher quality, and even like character models as well, and also to localize certain elements of translations, I totally understand and respect, as long as there's a personal approach afterwards to fine-tune and make it look appealing. Like the modders that did Final Fantasy IX Moguri mod, where they used AI upscaling to fix up the pre-rendered backgrounds, they also went in and manually drew the rest of them and also fine-tuned it so this way it's not too like overproduced. They did a fantastic job with that, and I think that is the way that AI upscaling should be, to help speed up some processes, but also to have a team there to fine-tune aspects of it. Now, I don't think this is going to be like a fucked up version of the Industrial Revolution where it's going to be replacing employees with machines. I don't think that's anywhere near where we will be heading, at least I hope not. But man, the industry is just creatively bankrupt right now. Like, just looking at it, man, we got so many remakes, not just in video games, but like in movies, media, all kinds of media. We've been getting nothing but remakes over the last 10 plus years, and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon going forward. And now we got implementations of AI being a major focus. The future looks a little less bright, and a lot of fans' worries are coming to the light. I don't know when's the next time we will be seeing a brand new IP, and also to counter that, the brand new IPs that have been coming out haven't been the best. I don't know, Square Enix is in a really weird spot. I know they're starting off this year with a banger with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and they probably have some other awesome titles as well planned throughout the rest of the year. But you can't help but wonder just how much of a positive is this really in the grand scheme of things. And I know within the new year, the new fiscal year that's going to be coming up soon, we can only expect, unfortunately, a lot of people in the industry to be shifted around in terms of employment. And my heart goes out to them because it's pretty rough. We are just coming off one of the biggest and best years of gaming in a very long time. And to see this type of change is happening, it's not great. And there's a lot more discussions to be had too in regards to the pricing of video games going from $60 to $70. The $10 increase doesn't seem to be financially supporting the way that these newer games are being developed and how much they are costing. We're seeing some companies are talking about making their games $100, $100+ to really be able to get them back a positive income. But of course, that's a whole another topic that'll probably be a big one as this year progresses and we get to hear more about these bigger, crazier AAA titles releasing. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. With all the news of the AI being aggressively implemented into Square Enix's system, and it seems like NFTs seem to be taking a backseat and not being in the limelight anymore, I want to know what you all think. Comment below. let's get a discussion going. By the way, are any of you guys Jujutsu Kaisen fans? I am now, a pretty big one. I've been reading the manga, I'm caught up on the show, and they got a new game coming out next month. I'm gonna be playing that, I'm gonna be making videos on it, and you can look forward to some more videos dropping this week. But also check out this one if you guys haven't yet. I am really excited for this game. It's a 2v2 co-op fighting game online. You can play with your community, so I'm looking forward to doing that with you all. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy and Square Enix videos are on the way, and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.